Welcome to Reflection of Capstone Project. I'm Xin Yugao, doing international business. Here's my team member, Oliver Daniel, doing accounting, Yu Tongqi, doing accounting too, Tommy Nigrin, doing marketing, Horn Fan, doing finance, and Vigna Strisren, doing economics. Now let's begin the reflection.
Hello, my name's Oliver. I'm studying a Bachelor of Commerce majoring in accounting. For this project, my primary contribution was completing the balance sheet, cash flow statement, and profit and loss forecast for the 5-year period. I also wrote the section on business information systems. The balance sheet is something that I've always struggled with throughout my time studying accounting. I find that with this assessment, it was quite difficult to estimate and forecast the costs associated with our business and then displaying them in the right form on the balance sheet. Where I could, I'd use connections in the industry to produce figures that accurately reflected real world costs given the state of the market. So for example, I obtained the rental figure through holding talks with a tenant representative at Property Beyond here in Sydney. The cost of our inventory came from analysing the sales prices of our competitors and deducting a sort of assumed appropriate profit margin. The cash flow statement was easier to generate. The figures came largely from the balance sheet of the first business year, with the addition of a forecasted 10% increase as a result of expansion. I find the cash flow statements easier to produce, as I think the possibility of expansion is quite interesting and exciting. And seeing that reflected in a statement that covers a number of years on paper is very satisfying to me. The profit and loss statement is a simple reflection of the profits as shown in both our cash flow statement and the balance sheet, with the addition of expansion and an increase in profits, but also an increase in investment as we begin to see our organization grow. As far as business information systems, in 2019, I completed ACCG 250, or Information Systems and Business Processes, which focuses heavily on the information systems used by organizations to increase efficiency. This is a side of my accounting major that I find particularly interesting, and it was probably my favorite unit in the field to date. This section was included in the report as a result of our group having 2 members majoring in accounting. And this area comes naturally to me as I see the benefits of said systems in my own workplace every day. I think analyzing, you have to analyze a list of different systems and pick the one out for your business based on the features it offers. So knowing what you need out of a system, given the nature of your own business, is important. Hence my justification for Microsoft Dynamics and Logility. I've enjoyed this capstone project. The concept of incorporating a UN Sustainable Development Goal into a fictional business idea was very rewarding and, more importantly, forces the students of today and hence the workforce of tomorrow to focus not only on profitability, but also sort of improving the existence and survival of our race.
Hello, my name is Yutao. In this presentation, I would like to mainly talk about what I have learned from the Capstone project, like skills improvement, actionable plans, and future prospects. These skills may enhance my employability. For my personal contribution to the team, I used my knowledge about accounting to carefully allocate financial resources and conduct the performance measurement based on the balanced scorecard framework to support the decisions of the key management. I showed a high level of cooperation to actively listen to the instructions provided by other members and complete the tasks assigned to me before the deadline. I also believe having sustainable belief and ethical behaviors is important for career development. Also, we have the responsibility to enhance the well-being of the community and the conservation of the environment. Thus, I always show strong integrity and honesty on what I'm doing. Especially accounting information is so valuable for decision making. Maintaining the high level of professional behaviors is what I always looking for. However, I can also see my weakness from the advice and feedback given by my team members. At the end of the capstone project, I also received the comments from our group members. From the feedback, I learned that I'm not a person who would like to question and critique others, because I do not like to damage the harmony relationship. However, I learned that artificial harmony did not help the group effectiveness. As a member, I should share my ideas and provide constructive feedback to improve the group work quality. I will use my personal strengths and skills seek to create value to my future employer. Firstly, I'm aware of the significance of big data and machine, so I'm always keeping learning to ensure my technical skills up to date. Moreover, as I'm good at verbal and written communication, I believe this allows me to interact more effectively with team members, to communicate friendly and explain solutions on time at meetings.
Hello, my name is Tommy Ewan and I'm currently doing a commerce degree with a marketing major. Today, I'll be demonstrating how reflective actions in regard to the capstone project has developed my individual skills and capabilities through portfolio. This capstone project aimed to place students with various educational majors together in a team in order to utilize their individual capabilities to develop means to resolve a sustainable development goal. I believe that this Google Doc is the first piece of evidence of communicated behavior amongst myself and other team members. It allowed me to transfer teamwork learned from face-to-face interactions such as work and other unit projects to an online platform, where collaborative actions were utilized to develop crucial steps towards an effective project output. We used the document to complete various tasks and address significant actions towards the capstone project, such as progressive planning and applying various roles to one another. However, issues of collaborative actions had occurred based on conflicting beliefs. This gave me the opportunity to develop my communicative and team management skills in order to develop a clear understanding across all team members about our goals for the project. Though reflecting on this time, I believe I should have been able to communicate ideas more thoroughly, as there was still a lack of objective mindset within various members of the team. This may be a result of a lack of class participation by members. However, there was room to put in more effort towards better communication amongst members to ensure their roles are understood and time management was developed. I believe that this would have developed my communicative skills further and would have been utilized in a way that would develop deeper cohesion between team members in the future. I was able to transfer my team management and communicative skills to Padlet, where we developed our marketing process and discussed possible ideas for the project. Here is a drawing board of our business process where I utilize my visualization skills to create a drawings for the task based on team member descriptions. As I reflect on this process, I believe that there should have been more engagement across all team members in various aspects of the task, such as adding items related to their major, for example, where our products were outsourced from, etc. This would have been a great opportunity to develop deeper bonds within members where we would know each other's mindsets and are able to see how each member contributes to the project. As I make this video presentation, we as a team have situated ourselves in a place where we understand our goal for the project and how we are able to provide for each other. Based on numerous discussions about topics and statistics in each other's individual sections, we ensure that it would flow between chapters to highlight effective teamwork. In the future, I would like to utilize this experience within teamwork-based projects to ensure effective outwork is developed through stronger communicative efforts amongst members in the hopes to showcase a more effective performance.
Hi, my name is Frank Fan. I'm currently studying Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in Finance and Accounting. And through the Proficient Tools and Portfolio taught me in this unit, I'll be reflecting on my journey throughout the capstone unit, such as how the project addresses the UN SDG, as well as my university life during the first semester of 2021, by populating the portfolio with various resources. The first milestone in understanding the modules was shown in week 3, where we had to work as a team to find the missing Lego pieces and populate them in the correct slots. Our group performed really well and finished second out of the 10 teams. Although we performed well as a team, we lacked communication and allocation of roles, as we were just completing the photos that were missing rather than allocating members to find the specific photos. This led to confusion and duplication of images, which was not time efficient. Reflecting on this, I'll provide suggestions such as assigning specific roles and to communicate continuously as we progress through the activity. The second milestone was in week 4, where collaboration and brainstorming ideas were encapsulated using Padlet. Padlet is basically a virtual canvas where members can collaborate and formulate ideas, and was the foundation of our capstone project. As a team, we brainstormed around 3 potential SDGs that we can cover, but ultimately decided to go with the 12th UN SDG, that is the sustainable consumption and production. Although the idea of Padlet was great, such as the ability to incorporate inputs, processes, and outputs, our team decided it was better off switching back to Google Docs, as it was easier to manage in the long run, as it is a universal accepted file type, which was reinforced later in our brainstorming ideas that were submitted for our intern pitch, which needed to be on an A4 file. However, next time I will ensure to incorporate Padlet into my studies, as I retain information easier when they are visually represented, which is also confirmed by research that visual learning increases retention by 29 to 42%. There were many obstacles along the way in completing the capstone project. The main issue was lack of communication and a central hub for collaboration on the draft report. Some individuals in our group did not have access to Facebook Messenger due to their geographic location, banning them on the platform. This led to lack of confidence and cohesiveness, as they did not receive any information on the changes made by the team. Due to the nature of different mindsets of individuals, this led to conflict on how to effectively complete the task, as one member suggested to email them our individual tasks when completed, but I suggested we create a Google Docs where everyone has access and can update this section anytime without the need of constantly emailing the revised document and waiting on the recipient to act upon it. My suggestion was turned down, which led to conflict and a disjointed team later, as some members did not understand their role in the project and had to ask others whether certain topics were covered so that there was not a duplication of the same information. In the end, they decided to listen to me, and I created Google Docs. Reflecting on this, to improve my teamwork and employability skills, I would ensure to properly voice my method, as there was a lack of confidence and objective mindset behind it, rather than just suggesting it with no evidence as well as figuring out other options of communication so that all members understand, which leads to a more cohesive team.
Hi guys, my name is Vigna, and today I'll be relaying to you guys about my reflection on the capstone project. Over the course of the last 12 weeks, me and my team have worked together to create a business with the potential to solve real sustainability goals, our goal being responsible consumption and production. The aspect I loved about this project was that with every passing week, there was a sense of progression being made, like small milestones, and with every passing milestone, we'd accomplish more and more, but also learn and grow from feeding off others' knowledge. An example of this was 1 week where a team member suggested that we use a reverse image search to find the source of Lego images. Another instance was to the use of Padlet, a collaborative platform that I've never heard of until that tutorial class. So I would say that being a part of this project has been a learning experience. In terms of using skills that I've learned over the course of my degree and through my work experience, it was definitely instrumental in completing the capstone project. Okay, I'm pulling up. Here's a demand and supply graph I've created myself, which explains the effect of resource productivity if it were to be achieved. This is a visual aid economists use to assist the understanding of rather complex concepts. The diagram simply says that with a rise in productivity, the quantity supplied increases with a decrease in real price of goods. Other skills I've picked up that were useful was how to collaboratively and proactively work with a team, which I've had practice doing at a professional services firm. Through the project, I've received feedback from many sources: my tutors, the science faculty, peers studying in my degree, my team, members from my group. And what I've learned to do is take all the feedback into consideration and either build upon suggested ideas or alter my frame of mind to pick up missing elements from my work and improve upon it with given feedback. So here I'm going to pull up some feedback. Here's a screenshot from the discussion forum, which I received from Dean. Upon reading it, I took inspiration from what he had to say, though I did not use it in my suggestion. So taking feedback, I learned to grow my mindset to more out-of-the-box thinking, and receiving feedback from different sources helped me achieve that. It made me research more and use different sources of truth when collaborating my section of the report, making it easier to evidence solutions for the challenge of resolving unethical consumption and production.
Hi, I'm Xinyu Gao. I'm majoring in international business, and I did international business part in the capstone project. In the assignment, I analyzed the needs of Greeneable when they need to extend their business to foreign market, and how can they achieve their goal about UN SDG 12 in new market. This isn't my first time to do a teamwork. It's not my first time to do an assignment, but this is the first time I combine all my knowledge I learned about international business for this assignment. This is a new experience when I study in my college because I haven't do the combination of my knowledge in past assignment. In the process of my assignment, I made a plan for the structure of assignment, but explored some new things I can edit into my assignment several times when I do it. At first time, I think only I need few knowledge to finish my part, but in the process of I did my assignment, I found more things that I can edit in it. So the final result has more parts than what I planned before I began my assignment. However, no one can be perfect, especially for me as a student. Because the lack of experience, I changed my idea several times in the process of assignment. Some parts in the assignment become too long and some parts become too short. That is because I added some parts in assignment temporarily without much considering as other planned parts. Also, although I made some suggestions in my part, these suggestions look like local business more rather than international business. As a result, I think I need to gain more experience and I will do better in the future. In my future study and working, I will continually do the work and gain experience about how to combine my knowledge and solve problems about international business. Also, I will learn more examples of action in international business and learn how the companies did in their process. Learning from success examples and avoid the same mistake in failure examples. All in all, although I made some mistakes in my work, I think that is a good beginning for me.
As a team, we've worked well together considering that all communication was done over the internet. We are proud to say that we have held out a helping hand to support UN SDG Goal 12 and are ready to make a difference with the world. This capstone project has taught us transferable skills that we can take on board in our ventures ahead of us. Thank you, Yi and Prashan, for your valuable teachings.